Race 1 for the FIM Women's Circuit Racing World Championship got underway on Saturday, but not before drama, before lights went out. Maria Herrera suffering a technical problem and having to start from the back of the grid. That left Ana Carrasco and Beatrice Naylor on the front row, and Carrasco duly led into turn 1 as she looked to take advantage of her title rival's misfortune early in the race. But if Carrasco thought she was going to have it her own way in race 1, she was mistaken. Maria Herrera was already up into the top 10 on the opening lap, and she was soon in podium contention. She got ahead of 2 riders under braking into turn 6, including Roberta Ponziani, and was soon into the top 5, still all on the opening lap. Carrasco had tried to make a breakthrough as she knew Herrera would be coming through the number 6, passing Jessica Howden under braking at turn 9, although Howden was later penalised for a jump start. Australia's Taylor Ralph was full of confidence after her podium last time out at Cremona, and she wasted no time in moving into the lead of the race, passing Ana Carrasco under braking at turn 1, although Carrasco responded back on the second lap to retake the lead. But look who was there. The squabbling had allowed Maria Herrera to quickly close the gap to the lead group, and she moved into the podium places, passing Sara Sanchez and Beatrice Naylor under braking at turn 1 to move into third, although she did have to deal with Taylor Ralph, who swept around the outside to keep position before she passed the Australian at turn 2 to move into second. Sara Sanchez took her long lap penalty that was given to her after the crash at Cremona that she was deemed responsible for, dropping her out of podium contention. Beatrice Naylor came through on Taylor Ralph to move into P3, but out in front it was Herrera versus Carrasco, the number 6 sliding her Yamaha R7 under braking into turn 1. Sara Sanchez was the fastest rider on track as Paquita Ruiz and Roberta Ponziani went side by side through turn 1, before Sanchez ran wide at turn 6, dropping her even further away from the podium places. Herrera looked to get ahead of Carrasco on the long run down into turn 1, but the number 22 held on into the braking zone, a move that was repeated several times throughout the race. There was even more drama as rain began to fall at Estoril. It caught Ana Carrasco out at turn 1 as the number 22 ran wide, allowing Maria Herrera through into the lead. But with no flag-to-flag races in WorldWCR, the red flags were shown and results taken from the last completed timing point. That meant Ana Carrasco had taken victory at Estoril as 2/3 race distance had been completed. There was no restart. It could be crucial in the title fight, with Carrasco extending her lead over Herrera by a further 5 points with just 3 races left in the season, and you can see how much that victory meant to the 2018 World Supersport 300 champion. Herrera was also delighted with her unlikely second place following her warm-up lap mechanical issues, Carrasco beating Herrera by just 0.082 at the line, with Beatrice Naylor in third, less than 2 attempts away from victory.
One of my goals of this season was to back on winning here. I felt like this track had to give me something good. So yeah, I enjoyed a lot the race. For sure was really difficult with the weather. It started to rain a little bit, so I decided to push even more because I was thinking about maybe a red flag. So I'm so happy to win after all the things that I had to overcome in these years.